For the last 10 years, the dwarves have been at war with the goblins. For the last 10 years, the goblins have been trying to invade the dwarven mines and take their treasure. And for the last 10 years, the dwarves have been beating them back. The dwarves are a proud and honorable people, but they are also stubborn and selfish. They will not ask for help even though they desperately need it. The goblins are a horde of thousands, while the dwarves number only in the hundreds. But the dwarves are led by Torin Oakenshield, the greatest dwarf warrior of all time. Torin is a dwarf of few words. He's a man possessed. He's driven by an ancient prophecy that foretells the coming of a great evil that will engulf the world in darkness. He believes that he is the only one who can stop this evil, and he trains relentlessly to be the strongest dwarf warrior ever. For 10 years, he has led the dwarves against the goblins, and for 10 years the goblins have failed to take the dwarven mines. But now the goblins have brought in reinforcements, and Torin knows that this will be their hardest battle yet. He calls his warriors together and tells them that they must stand firm. No matter what happens, they must not let the goblins take the treasure. As the goblins charge into the tunnels, Torin and his warriors stand their ground. They fight with the strength and ferocity of a cornered animal, and they are able to hold off the goblins. But as the battle rages, Torin realizes that they are no match for the goblin horde. Just when he thinks all hope is lost, he sees a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel. He doesn't know where it came from, but he follows it anyway. As he runs, he hears a voice in his head telling him to go faster, that there isn't much time. Suddenly, the tunnel opens up into a vast cavern, and Torin stops in amazement. In the center of the cavern is a huge crystal that is emitting a blinding light. As he stares at it, he feels his strength returning. He takes a deep breath and charges out of the cavern, just as the goblins are about to break through the dwarven lines. Seeing their leader, the goblins rally and push forward, but they are too late. Torin is filled with the power of the crystal, and he fights like a man possessed. He takes out the goblin leaders one by one until he is standing in front of the horde. The goblins, seeing their doom, turn and run. Torin lets them go, knowing that they will never bother the dwarves again. He returns to the cavern and sits before the crystal, waiting for its power to fade. When it does, he takes the crystal with him and returns to the dwarven mines, where he is greeted as a hero. From that day forward, Torin becomes the king of the dwarves, and he uses the crystal's power to forge new weapons and armor for his people. The dwarves prosper under his rule, and the goblin threat is never forgotten.